I don't know how to say it professionally.
Just say it.
Peeing.
Yeah.
Peeing the bed. Thank God that I depend on the bed.
But it's something to hear this, and I know a lot of people may go, "Oh man, I can't believe you're talking about that."
That's
But
real.
that's the point, because it's real.
Right.
But it's a way in which you put your prime spin on it.
Going to Florida State, believing in me, shooting basketball, playing baseball. Ain't nobody believe, man. They thought I was too brash, too flamboyant, too this and too that. They understand that I had a thirst and a hunger for success.
And you have it to get through this situation now.
I had to. If you're out there watching us right now, you gotta believe. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody else will.
My guy Deion, and I've known Deion for years, you guys, but I don't think many of us have ever seen him like this. He didn't hold back about what he's going through, and he's sharing his message with a purpose.
Nice. You always look nice.
On a sunny September day, I met up with one of my oldest buddies, two-time Super Bowl champion and head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes, Deion Sanders. Good to see you, man.
My dog.
Thank you for being here.
Coming. If I could get
here,
back
man.
straight into Colorado, I made it. Lord, thank you, Mama. I made it.
Yeah.
Mama, we made it.
Yeah, we made it.
We
It's
made it,
beautiful,
Mama.
man. I gotta say, it's beautiful out here. But I appreciate you inviting me out.
Thank you.
Talk to you about.
You look good too, man.
You too.
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah, I know, but thank you.
I know you look good, but it's nice when somebody else tells you. You don't have to tell yourself.
True. I don't mind telling you though.
But I know a lot of people tell me I look good, so we on the same thing.
They make a new bladder.
But we're here today to talk about something more serious. Deion's recent battle with bladder cancer. So first and foremost, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, and I'm thankful that we're doing this because we could help a multitude of people. But I remember when I first understood what was going on, and I never questioned God, man. I never said, God, why me? You know, that's the first thing people say,
Yeah.
well, why me? And like, I didn't have any symptoms, I didn't have anything. And I said, Lord, just tell me what you're trying to do so I can help you expedite the process. That was my approach. This past spring, doctors discovered a tumor in Deion's bladder doing a routine CAT scan for blood clotting issues.
Once it did happen, you kept it to yourself for a while.
I had to.
Only Deion Jr. knew.
Yeah, not even my other kids.
And you didn't tell your other kids, you didn't tell anybody, you
Right.
kept it to yourself. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, my boys is trying to make a football team, National Football League. And my daughters, they love their daddy to life. And, I'm the hero. So seeing the hero shaken or damaged, that's not pleasant for them. So I wanted to make sure I kept it tight, even with the end of court. I thank God for my team around me, because I learned a lot. That they keep things tight because nobody knew what was transpiring.
Which is pretty amazing because
It is.
you are so in the spotlight. Everybody's always looking to get something on you. Everybody's saying, what's going on with Deion? We need a little insight. But to have that type of team who knew this but said nothing, that's definitely got to mean a lot, man.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
But I'm glad you're sharing this. But why are you sharing with your story?
Man, we have so many people that once I came out and said what was up, so many people reached out, even when I'm around town here. I mean, at restaurants, hey, my dad had the same thing you're dealing with right now. Hey, my mom just dealt with, I'm hearing so much calls and letters and emails and text messages and everything that is tremendous. And I'm thankful that I'm not ashamed of it. I got different battles. I'm not just battling the football team across from me. I'm battling peeing every night. Like, that's my biggest battle, right? I'm serious. Like, and it's a trip that, I once could get the stadium up like that. Now I'm like fighting. I'm fighting every night. Like, I don't know how to say it professionally.
Just say it.
Peeing.
Yeah.
Peeing the bed. Thank God that I depend on the bed. Thank God.
You depend on the pen.
It seems like a cliche.
Yeah.
But it's the truth. I never would have thought. But I really, really do. And I'm trying to, like, okay, Doc, am I gonna get better? Am I gonna get better? Because I'm waking up like my grandson,
But it's amazing, dear.
my diapers is better than his. So go ahead.
You
go ahead and enjoy it. I'm
yours
gonna let
and
you
his
enjoy
diaper.
it. Go ahead and enjoy
No, you
it.
got to change your diaper and his diaper. It's okay. It happens.
I knew it was coming.
It happens.
You can't even do it with a straight face.
I'm doing it with. I am here for you, man.
No, you're not.
I'm doing it with a
No,
straight
you're not.
face, out of love.
You're here for 2 jokes.
Out of love.
You want at least 2 jokes out of this.
I may have another joke later on down the road. But you said earlier you could do like this and get a whole stadium up. Now you can't make it through the night without,
Yeah.
you know,
And we got
having to handle your business.
a bathroom on the sideline every game.
Yeah, so tell me about the sideline bathroom.
We got a bathroom, like a portable bathroom on the sideline, because when I got to go.
And how often do you have to
Maybe
use it?
once a game, because I make sure I use a catheter before the game to make sure I'm drained, make sure I'm clear. But it's hard to make it all the way through a game. And I had to, last week I had to go. I had to go right after halftime. I had to go in my little portable bathroom.
And what had it mentally though? Here you are, prime time. Deion Sanders, man.
Right.
You're standing there, you get the whole audience up. Anytime they kick the ball to you within this field right here, it was lightning. If something electric could happen. All of a sudden now, you're human in a lot of ways.
Right.
You have to share these struggles with people.
Got to.
How is that mentally for you?
It's not tough for me because I've always been an honest man and a person who always confronted my limitations or things that I wasn't capable of doing, and it wasn't a lot on the game in the game. But I mean, even getting up every day, I got 8 toes. I mean, I'm hurting. Like when I'm going through a game, I got to wear certain type of shoes, bottoms, to make sure that my feet are not just going crazy by the fourth quarter. And now I'm dealing with this other thing that first of all, I'm thankful I'm here.
Yeah.
Either one of those, the blood clots or, the cancer could have taken me out, but I'm here. So I'm thankful. So now I'm reaching out to Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, Mary, and Sue Bell too to say, baby, you know what? We could do this. We could do this.
You got it.
We may smell like smoke, but we ain't in the fire. We could do this.
And this happened, you discovered this because early you went to a routine CAT scan.
Right.
Because of your blood clots issues that you have with blood clots. And how did you feel when you walked in that day? Did you have any symptoms of anything?
You're irritated because, men, we don't want to go to the doctor.
That's true.
We don't want to go to the doctor. And we like, why? Man, I got to go to the doctor. So you got to go get your normal scan. And they said, hold on, we need to do another little check on you. And for what? I'm straight. I feel
So
good.
did they tell you that day, or did some time pass when they called you back?
No, they told me they found something and they need to bring me back to do like a surgery to make sure this was what it was, and it was what it was.
So did you think it was cancer? Is that what they told you?
Yeah, no, they didn't think, they knew.
Further testing confirmed that he had a high-risk type of non-muscle invasive bladder cancer, an aggressive form of cancer with a 50% recurrence rate. His doctors laid out his treatment options: undergo chemotherapy for 36 weeks or have his bladder removed.
I'm like, I'm not coming to a hospital every week during the season. I'm too wrapped up to football. I'm too inundated. No. So what's the other option? Well, we could aggressively go out there.
Yeah, but you said
let's
they gave you options and you wrote, quote, you said, quote, these options scared me to death. What were the options?
I wasn't gonna go to a hospital every week to get the sort of the chemo thing.
Yeah.
And I'm in season. It would have drove me
So
crazy.
chemo was one option.
Yeah.
Surgery was another.
Yeah, the surgery to aggressively try to go get it all. Like right now, let's get it all.
Only a week and 2 days after being diagnosed, Sanders underwent bladder removal surgery. Doctors then rebuilt his bladder using part of his intestine.
But now, that comes with some stipulations. Now, if we get it all, you ain't gonna be able to do that. You're gonna have this problem, and you're gonna have that too. But you're gonna be here. What you wanna do? And my son was like, Dad, let's go with number one. Let's go with number one. I'm like, no, let's go get it.
What made you choose the option that you did to have your bladder removed?
I prayed on it, and I'm aggressive, man. I ain't waiting. I ain't sitting back on the curb waiting. Just slowly but surely you do whatever is gonna happen. No, let's go right now. Let's go get this thing. It's like going down the fourth quarter. I'm not gonna let you just drive down the field on me. I'm gonna jump this out and get it over with. And high step you. That's just the way you going for the psych, ain't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And the strip.
I'm playing to win. I'm not playing not to
Thank
win.
you. And I play to win.
And so, but you had a surgery. You had your bladder removed, and they took your intestine and they gave you what they call a neobladder.
Right.
So what was that like? What was the recovery from that like?
It was tough. I remember after the first surgery, they told me like how much this hurts and all that after. So I remember laying there and they said, well, you need to go try to pee. That was the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my life. I remember just on the ground in the bathroom, blood everywhere, and I'm just screaming because it was so much pain. I'm like, you got to be kidding. So I'm laying on the bed in the fetal position. Once I got off the floor, I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Did you regret your decision?
No, because that was the first process. That wasn't the big surgery. That was the first process. Then the second surgery, oh no, it seemed like they took everything out. Like right now, I can't do crunches where I raise my legs. I could do, get my uppers, but I can't get my lowers right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Restricting you that much?
Yeah.
But that's okay. Outside of crunches, how has the surgery, how has it restricted your day-to-day lifestyle?
Not really, just when I gotta pee, man.
You had to make, so that's been the biggest adjustment.
Yeah, or you dribble.
Yeah.
You start dribbling. Like, hey man, let me go get to the bathroom, and you gotta drain. Like, it's not that you can just stand up in front of the toilet and you just pee. You gotta like push through your abs and everything and just push it down and try to force it out, and it goes in spurts like it ain't what we take that stuff for granted, man. And it ain't the same no more.
But it's something to hear this, and I know a lot of people may go, oh man, I can't believe you're talking about that.
That's
But
real.
that's the point, because it's real,
Right.
but it's a way in which you put your prime spin on it.
True, because I'm honest, man. And you know how many people are going through this foolishness and don't think it's crazy, but it's something that we got to go through because we're gonna get through it together. But men never talk about stuff like this. We hide it because we want to be big and strong and massive and not vulnerable. No, man, this is real. This is what I'm dealing with. I got to fight every night.
Is there a time in which did the doctors say and that you could get back to normal?
Yes,
Or
but
is this
it's
something
time.
for the rest of your life that you'll have to deal with?
I really think it because I'm not getting any better with the pee situation. I mean, some nights like it's ridiculous. It's twice. Like I'm peeing like I go through 2 pair of Depends a night. Like some nights are bad, and I'm not drinking water. Like after 6 or 7, I'm not drinking anything. But it is what it is. It's like my bladder don't know what time it is. And I'm trying to have a talk with it. Like, bladder, do you know what time it is? Like, do you know what time it is?
But now you're considered cancer free.
Yes, I am. I'm cancer free.
Yeah,
and I'm happy and I'm
That's
thankful.
Fantastic.
I really am.
And what was that news like to hear?
Oh my God, it's like rejoicing. You gotta understand, when I left the hospital here and went to Texas to just go through the trials and tribulations, you got 2 bags, one for your pee and one for blood, and you carry these things around. I'm out there fishing with these 2 bags. I'm doing my mile walk every day with these bags, and you couldn't wait to get them off after 2 to 3 weeks because that was a part of your life, to take a shower with them and do everything. Couldn't wait to get them off. Then finally, when you get them off, you're free. It's just sort of like a freedom, but you're still going through it. That's why I'm thanking God for Randy Moss, who just left.
Yeah.
Like, he called me and said, this is what's gonna happen, this is how you're gonna feel. And you're like, yeah, okay. But it was real, man.
So you've had support.
Oh my God,
Like Randy,
yeah.
I know you reached out to Randy, and Randy
Yeah,
was
he
a
put
big
it
help.
down, man. He told me what was up, let me know, get your butt up, quit having a pity party and go walking. Because it was like a few days to a week, I didn't come out the room.
So you did have the pity party.
Yeah, it wasn't a pity party, I was in so much pain, man. Because I pride myself on, I could handle pain. Football players. Come on, if it hurting that bad, just shoot me up. Let's go. We playing today. We gonna play today. So, but that was a different type of pain. That was a different type of thought process. It was like, man, like I can't do this, didn't have an appetite. Now I'm a $180. I'm Atlanta Falcon weight.
Yeah, you back in the rookies.
Hey, I'm Atlanta Falcon weight. Just looking like, and it's so funny because I made a mistake in FaceTime Shador one time, because they didn't know.
He didn't know it.
He said, man, you look like Lil Duval. What's up?
You got that skinny.
Yeah, and Lil Duval called and said, what that's supposed to mean?
That's offensive.
That's offensive. I had gotten that small, but they didn't know.
And so, but now that your family knows, now that this is all out, what is your message? What is the takeaway you want people out there to understand?
That
take from this?
The Bible clearly depicts it. In this world, we're gonna have tribulation. What does that mean for you, and how you gonna overcome it? I choose to rise up, man, not to stay down. I choose to share, and not to console it or confide it into a little tunnel of despair. No, man. Let's get up and let's go get it, because this is who I am, and that's how I get down. And I want everybody to understand, you can make it, man. We all got something we fighting. Who out there right now ain't fighting something?
Yeah.
It may not be cancer, but it's something. It may be alcoholism, it may be drugs, it may be sex, it may be gambling, it's something that you out there, relationships, it may be something. It's something that you fight, but you can overcome it. We could do this.
Well, you mentioned that when you were going through it, you had your options.
Yeah.
You said, I'm going with 2 because I don't have time to be running to the hospital. I got to get out here with these guys on the field.
Yeah.
So how much of a motivation and how much of a support system has the team been for you? Have the coaches been for you?
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody. Like maybe 2 of my coaches knew.
But just knowing that this was the responsibility that you took upon yourself, did that give you something extra to push for?
I couldn't wait to get back because I miss the kids. I miss the role. I miss Boulder. I miss all of that, man. I miss the competition, the challenge, and seeing them train in the off season. So I missed all of that, and I could not wait to get back. But I had to get myself physically ready to come back and be ready to handle the whole days because I'm here, 4:45, 4:30 sometimes. So I'm used to being here all day and being able to fight through it.
Well, had to change the way that you coach?
I think I'm tougher.
Really?
Yeah. You know why? Because of what I went through. Because it's like, you know what I'm going through, and you sitting up here trying to have a pity party, and you getting an NIL check? Oh no, let's go. No. Because coach has been on the bed looking up, didn't know if I was gonna still be here, and you tripping because you missed a tackle or missed a sack or missed a pass or didn't make the right read. No, ain't got time for that. Let's go.
And now we're gonna talk football. We're gonna talk football. Off to a rocky start.
Yes.
How you gonna turn it around?
Consistency. I mean, we don't change the philosophy, the thought process, not only consistency, but accountability. Because we live in a day and an era where ain't nobody want to be accountable. We got to start with me first, the coaching staff, then we migrate down to the players. We got to be accountable. And they're taking it upon themselves to do just that. And I believe in them, man. I truly believe in them.
So what are you working on most this season? What can the fans expect to see for the rest of the season?
We got to major on the little things, just the basic tackling, blocking, catching, just the little darn things, throwing, and just the thing I love the most about the team is that we led the Big 12 last year in penalties. We've been really good. We're not getting over 4 or 5 penalties a game, and I'm proud of that. That means we're more disciplined. We just got to capitalize on certain opportunities.
Yeah, it's the little things. Always has been.
Always has been.
And then when stuff starts to go wrong, you lean on the little things.
There you go.
Just make the tackle. If you catch
There
the ball,
you go.
make the tackle. No yards.
See, it's easy for us to say it. It's easy for us to say it. But when you talking to a young kid, like, hey, do you understand that what your staff is
You got that
composed of?
C-gap. You stay in there, son.
C-gap.
Don't try to be a hero.
That's right.
Just make the play you're
But
supposed to
see,
make.
I got to give it to them in the terminology that they understand because sometimes they don't understand that terminology.
Yeah.
I say, you know how that NIL check comes on that Tuesday?
Yep.
That's where that C-gap is on Tuesday.
You gonna
So
be
just
there.
like you gonna be there for that check,
You gonna be
I
there
want
for
you
the
to
check.
be there in the gap.
They'll be there every time for that one.
Every time.
And how has it been watching the transition of Shedeur from college to the pros?
It's tough because I know what he has in him, and I know he's only going what he's going through to get to what he's going to. And I'm not tripping. Like, I'm patient.
I know he'll get there.
God, I know it because I know what he got in him. But this has just been tough for him because he's never been in the situation before. I've never been in a situation before, and we're counseling each other every day. Like, we'll start off the conversation. I know you miss me. He's like, no, I know you miss me. Like, that's how we start off conversations, man.
And so, and you mentioned earlier about NILs. How is it? I always wondered how is it coaching in the NIL era?
It's different because we did things because of the love, because of the passion, and because of the why. We had a why. You know, your family and trying to make ends meet for them.
Yeah.
But your why was my same
Your
thing.
why, I was watching the Cowboy doc. Your why, I told my mama she never gonna have to work again.
That's it.
Very similar to mine.
Very similar. See, now the parents ain't working in college.
Yeah.
They left the jobs and the baby boy got it. So it's a different type of kid out there right now, and we just got to make sure we're selecting the kids that fits who we are.
And that's always pretty hard.
Yeah,
Pretty hard to
because
do.
sometimes you don't know until you get them here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
And with everything you're going through, one thing I always say to people about you, I said, Deion is very sincere.
Yeah.
He loves these kids. He loves coaching. He's teaching not responsibility just on the football field, but life.
We love it, man.
You remind me a lot of Tom Coughlin.
I would never have thought anybody would compare me to Tom Coughlin, but I appreciate it because I know the character he has, but he had a bad rap.
I hated him at first. I ain't gonna lie to him.
Why?
Because he was mean, man. He was tough. He was just,
No, he was disciplined.
He was tough.
He was disciplined.
He was disciplined.
Yeah.
And he wanted to win. We all wanted to win, but we had to figure out how to get on the same idea of what it took.
Yeah, he was
And once we
old
got
school.
on the same, we all understood we wanted to win. We had different ways of going about it. The sky was the limit for us. But you remind me of Coughlin in the sense that you really care about the guys off the
No, I
field.
love him. No, I absolutely love him because I've worn all the hats, and that gives me the recruiting edge when I'm sitting down with parents because I've sat in the seat that the parents are sitting.
Mm-hmm.
I've sat in the seat that the kids are sitting in. Now I'm sitting in the seat that the coach. So I know what everybody's thinking in the room, and it gives me an advantage, but I want it for them. Like when I'm making up the practice schedule, I'm thinking about when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Not only that, now I'm a coach. So I'm thinking, okay, what benefits both of us to make sure this practice, it's not that long, but we get everything we want out of it.
Have you ever thought about how much longer you want to coach?
Yeah,
And?
till God calls me out of it, man. And I know his voice. I'm not uncertain when I hear his voice. I'm very certain when I hear his voice.
Do you ever see yourself coaching anywhere outside of Colorado, next level, NFL?
No, at this point, no. I don't want to coach in the NFL. I wish I would have just been more.
Why?
I would, because the grown men, like it's already enough dealing with college kids who are making money, who may not love the game, but they love the check. You think I'm going to want to deal with a grown man that's doing that? And I can't get rid of him? Like it should be, repercussions. If you don't want to ball, if you don't want to give me your all, I should not give you my all. Financially, of course. That's where it should be.
Have you found it hard being such a great player, with such passion for the game, from college where you weren't getting paid to come to making it to the pros where you had the opportunity to change your life, to now being in a system where sometimes the passion may not be there, but the desire for the finances are there? Is that a challenge?
No. The reason it's not a challenge is because I don't expect me in those kids. I had one of the greatest kids I think to ever play the game in Travis Hunter. I never try to make Travis me. I looked at him and saw what he was great at, what he lacked, and we try to enhance that to make him the best him he could be. I would never say, well, Travis, I used to do it. I don't start with I don't get down like that. It's tough considering the whys we had, the why. And when you know that why ain't there, that's tough.
And you're motivating to your players, you're motivating to everyone out there who listens to you. What would you, is there anything else that you would like to say to anyone out there about what you're going through, maybe what they're going through, or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, my message has been my whole life since I was a youth that you got to believe. No one believed in me, man. I was 150 pounds with a curl that looked wet, but it was dry. Going to Florida State, believing in me, shooting basketball, playing baseball. Ain't nobody believed, man. They thought I was too brash, too flamboyant, too this and too that. They understand that I had a darn thirst and a hunger for success.
And you have it to get through this situation now.
I had to, because I'm seeing my mama behind you. Behind this interview, behind your back, I'm seeing my mama push that cart and leave Memorial Hospital. And she's still pushing it. And I got to make sure she stay retired. She ain't worked since '89. I'm not about to send her back. My mama would cuss me out right now if I try to send her back to leave Memorial Hospital. No. So I see something so much larger than what everyone else sees, man.
And when it comes to your health, for anybody out there, they need to look past it.
They got to believe. You got to look
believe.
past what you see and understand what you know.
All right, so Jerry curl look wet, but it's dry.
It was dry.
And your pants look tight, because they are.
Did you have a curl? Did you have
Did I have a curl?
No, you don't have to ask. You don't have to ask yourself that question.
I had a curl. I had some little juices and berries up
So
top,
you had
but
an
I
S
had
curl.
to fade
You
with
had an S curl.
You remember Bobby Brown and Don't
Yeah.
Be Cruel, Dave? He had those
First of all,
parts, and he
Bobby's
had
one of
that-
my favorites.
Bobby had those two-step. I
Yeah.
had that two-step.
So you had that?
With that curl, yeah. I look good, too. I look good.
Not when you was.
I was a little heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
You know,
I remember.
yeah, I remember that. Well, you know, in true Colorado fashion, man, I gotta
Do it. You gotta
I
do
gotta
it. It
this.
must be done.
I've been wanting to do this because I'm like, man,
Yeah,
you know, I
let me-
want to
let
see
me-
this
let me
guy.
hold these.
Hold those
Thank
for me,
you.
please.
Thank you.
You know,
There you go. Oh my God, you look good.
good.
Oh my God. Oh,
Oh,
Jesus. Ooh wee.
I feel good actually.
God, you're not gonna make it to the airport. And not that you're going in a regular airport anyway, but you're
may-
not gonna make it to the airport.
I may not leave Colorado. If I went on the sideline right now, they may
But
not
you
be
know
able
what
to
you
tell the
got to
difference
do?
between me and
I
you.
tell you what you got to do. You got to get bow-legged with it a little bit, though. You can't just go straight-legged with your pants. You got to get bow-legged a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I work on that. That'll be next. My bow leg stance.
Bow-legged.
I love you, man.
Love you, man.
I'm
Love
glad.
you,
I'm
man.
glad you're doing well.
I got to.
And thank you for sharing this with everybody, because so important for people to hear it from someone like you, who they see as, you know, the alpha male who's coming down, let you know what life is really can be like.
Hey, man, you got to believe. If you're out there watching us right now, you got to believe. If you don't believe in yourself, ain't nobody else will.
He said it. Thank you, sir.
My dog.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I put this hat on, I'm like, ooh, it's cool under this hat. Because I was out here burning up.
Scalded.
Man.
All right, guys, good job.